All right, now moving on to the calf and lower leg. We're going to start with the back part of the lower legs. A lot of people have tension in the Achilles, and this is a good way that we can work through that. When we're talking about the Achilles and the lower leg, we don't want to actually go right directly over the Achilles tendon. It can be really tender and sensitive, but there's a lot of muscles that blend into that we can help to mobilize and help reduce some tension in through there. Also, mobilizing through the lower leg can help take some tension off of the foot if people are experiencing plantar fasciitis or foot on the bottom, pain on the bottom of the foot as well. So to get started with this, I like to divide the lower leg into a lower half and an upper half in through here. And I like to start with the lower half first and divide it vertically into a line or two on the outside of the Achilles and then a line or two on the inside of the Achilles. So what we're going to do here is just bridge up. We want to maintain good posture within the upper back and keep the shoulders back, and just start to put a little bit of weight onto the foam roller here. I can cross this leg over here to get a little bit more pressure. That's too aggressive for some people. If you have a lot of tension, you can uncross that leg and just do both legs. Let the left leg kind of go for a ride, but I find it more effective to still roll one side at a time. So what we're doing here is just 3 to 5 passes, just up and down, nice and slow. I see a lot of times people are going too quickly with this. We just want it to be nice and comfortable as we go through, just gliding up on the tissue. We find a spot of tension. You can just kind of roll back and forth a little bit like so. 3 to 5 passes on the outer line, then we move in just a little bit so we're between the outer line and the inner line. And again, just nice and slow, rolling through, keeping it nice and comfortable. On these outer lines, we want to keep in mind there's a bone on the outer part of the leg called the fibula, which can be really sensitive if we roll over that, so we want to make sure that we don't roll over the fibula. Then we want to come in, roll to the inside part, just inside the Achilles, and just roll up 3 to 5 passes here, just nice and comfortable, and through there, and then we can roll into the inner leg here, and it can be pretty tender right up against the back part of the inner shin bone, which is called the tibia. So we just want to keep it comfortable through there, breathing throughout all of this. Again, not painful, can have a little bit of intensity, but want to keep it relatively comfortable. And then once we finish the lower leg, then we can go ahead and move on to the upper part of the lower leg. And same thing, we just got a couple lines on each side. We're coming up just about to the back of the knee, but one of the few areas that we never want to roll behind is right behind the back of the knee. There's some nerves and blood vessels that go through there. We don't want to put pressure on those. They're just a couple passes coming through. Again, I find a good little tender spot right here. So we're just going to roll back and forth a little bit, feel it melt away, and then come back up and down a little bit more. What I can also do is pump the ankle. So I can roll back and forth, and I can pump the ankle back and forth just to get a little bit of movement in some different ranges. So
hey, thanks for watching, and for more great running content, make sure you do the things with the buttons, and also check out our ever-growing library of running information from great experts at pinnaclerunning.com.